everyone a chance of making an impact. And it does add a lot of pressure as well, so...
Yeah, I mean, game one definitely was really close there. But, you know, speaking of some more PR players, we got some players who we've seen a lot of as well. Midmol versus Kasu.
Yeah, and we do have Kasu on the POM. Now, it feels like last season, POM wasn't too present in Europe, so I'm very curious to see how the POM meta has evolved in Europe. And I definitely have a feeling that Kasu is the guy for the job.
Yeah, I mean, Kasu's had some incredibly strong PR wins before. I do believe it was Kasu who took a set off of Fire Icy. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but, you know, Midmol is no Fire Icy, is instead going to be, you know, putting themselves on the table with that early up air. And this recovery is rough into POM.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was expecting the teleport, and I think everyone was expecting that. But the Orca hop here was well played, but it was called out by Kasu here. And now we have Kasu kind of trying to exploit POM's dash attack here, to try and control the stage. But right now we do have Midmol going into a trade, going right into a trade.
Yeah, and trade after trade after trade. The Orcane's still going to be taking so much damage, already triple digits, but, you know, as we saw earlier, Orcane has the ability to immediately bring it all back, so Kasu has to stay so careful. Midmol, on the other hand, looking to steal away this stock before losing another one, and back air will do it. Let's see what the response is for it. They're going to start things off for one. Midmol off stage, looking for the recovery, and able to sneak just barely back on.
Yeah, it was very close here. It feels like at any time Kasu could have gotten the edge guard. We'll finally see the kill on Kasu's side. It's now 1-1, and we have a lot of hitboxes right now being planted by Kasu. But Midmol just playing a little bit of a dodge game here.
Yeah, I mean, like playing a little bit of a bullet hell, you know, trying to keep away from all of the projectiles here. No field on deck here. Kasu in a lot of trouble. Upstrong not going to connect.
It's needed to punish as well. Some massive damage.
At 66 could be disastrous if you drop one more neutral opening, but Kasu needs to find a way how to reset to that neutral.
Yeah, and there it is. We're going to see the forwarder as well. But that is going to be a very good parry, and unfortunately the DI wasn't quite right here on Kasu's side, and Midmol is going to take that first game.
Yeah, the DI wasn't exactly on point, but it was honestly so difficult to be able to nab that one. But either way, game number 2 going to be going to Frozen Gates. You know, you got much larger blast zones, got much more ability to play through the platforms, through the neutral here, and Kasu going to be taking advantage of that immediately, trying to sneak right back on stage.
Yeah, and immediately we have the reversal here from Kasu, trying to prevent Midmol from coming back onto the stage. A very nice DI here from Midmol. We are going to teleport back to try and make that recovery safer. And now we're back into a neutral situation. Midmol immediately pushing in and sending Kasu all over the stage. But that's the thing with POM as well. She's got a pretty good air mobility, so she's just going to go from one side to the other, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, Kasu, you know, you can see that she's just trying so hard to get this edge guard. Actually, I think she was dead there. But, you know, Midmol does still go for the down strong, was not able to steal it out, and the forward air is going to put Kasu in the lead.
Yeah, indeed. And now we have Midmol trying to cover that ledge as much as possible, but unfortunately for him, Kasu is going to get in. We're finally going to get a kill here with the extended forward strong. And yeah, a little bit of a waiting game here. Very interesting, and I feel that's going to be a thing as well with, honestly, both POM and Orcane. You're gonna want to be patient against those two characters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is one of those characters where if you can get a single parry, a single opening, right? You know, you could immediately take that straight to the bank, but right now Kasu trying to sneak back onto stage against Midmol's Arcane here. But still in a little bit of trouble. The neutral openings are so important in this matchup because any of them could instantly lead to a kill, like right there, down tilt up air. Gonna immediately seal that one out. Looking for the stage transformation here though. Kasu not gonna be able to do it. The DAC is so much extra charge on that, gonna be able to seal it right off the top.
Yeah, and now we are in that last stock situation once again, with both players trying to look for an opening on each other. Midmol is going to be able to push Kasu in the corner for just a little bit, but again, Kasu with the recovery just being on point, and now getting the reversal as well. Midmol going to go with the down air, just to try and control the space.
Oh,
it's very back and forth right now.
Yeah, one parry on the nair means that Kasu takes the percent lead, is able to force the approaches from Midmol. Another parry on the nair, and Kasu not going to be able to seal it out just yet. And a parry on the projectile means that Midmol has a second reset life. This could be huge.
Or he can just SD. This is the biggest commentator's curse yet, I think.
Midmol takes the last stock of game number 2, which guarantees a game number 3. Kasu, on the other hand, it's one of those moments where you just sit there and it's like, you know what? We take those. Unfortunate for Midmol, but, you know, does have his counter pick here. The question is just how will you abuse this into the palm?
It is going to be very interesting, I feel like, because we do have the two platforms, which I feel Orkane has the tools to control very well. But at the same time, it's still Palm on the other side, and she can just like kind of float around and avoid everything still. So it's definitely going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now, you can see Kasu trying to sneak right back onto stage. That high platform going to be able to give her a chance to get back. But, you know, down strong and going to bring her a little bit higher than she had bargained for straight off into that top blast zone. As Midmol gonna take this lead, gonna try to run away with it as much as possible.
Yeah, and then there's the parry. We're back into that reversal situation. Midmol is going to be able to get back on the stage and trying to get a cheeky early kill on that top platform, but that's still very well DI'd from Kasu. She's still under pressure though right now, and the back air is going to kill there. And the mic drop on the platform.
She's definitely feeling the pressure. Midmol has taken the last 3 stocks in this set here. And right now, looking to take a 4th. As Kasu, in a lot of trouble, needs to find a way how to steal out this stock. But there's so much extra credit, Midmol might as well skip the entire assignment. Right, and 64% and counting on Kasu, getting closer and closer to that kill percent forward air to even things out a little bit. Needs a 0 to death here or something big.
Yeah, definitely, but the teleport is going to get Midmol out of that ledge situation. We still have Kasu getting back onto that stage control duty, trying to throw as many notes as possible to try and make Midmol's life as hard as possible. And, yeah, very good down tilt hit. Going to lead to an opening. Unfortunately, drops here. Very nice escape from Midmol. And, we're really trying to go for the cheekiest kills, and the up air here is going to take it.
I mean, just like that, Midmol goes on a tear to be able to take it in game 3 with a very dominating fashion here. But that's not to count out Kasu. She put up a huge fight in games 1 and 2. It's just the moment you get to be on that counter pick, right? Midmol took to that like a fish to water.
Yeah, and yeah, we definitely have to talk about Kasu's escapes from those edgeguard situations, because she has such a good air mobility with Palm that she was just able to avoid everything